the meeting. Hello, everyone. Okay, so according to our bylaws, we conduct an election for the math board at the January meeting. So that's what we will be doing now. So, and again, according to the bylaws, our candidates for office or to serve on the math board have an opportunity to address this board and tell you why they would like to be on the board or what they bring to the background. So we do have 4 candidates. Bill Waite, who is an incumbent, Nanette Donato, Julia Bono, and Lisa Kaplan. So I will ask each of the candidates in that order if they would like to stand up for a moment and address the audience, introduce themselves, and let you know why they would like to serve on the math board. Bill?
Because I'm old and tired and wild. No, I've been involved in the association, as most people know, or not the association, but in politics and life here in South County for 15 years, something like that, 20 years. I actually lived up, bought up here in 97. Moved up here permanently in 06, got on the board of directors at Hidden Valley in 08, and it's been downhill since then. Everything from the grand jury to the Bocce-Ball Association here and everything. I'm an instigator. I'm a good supporter. I'm not necessarily a good leader, as Monica has been in being able to coordinate meetings. But I love stirring the pot, and I love seeing this kind of a group show up for an event like this, and I'd like to see more of it. And I think I would like to see math more involved in what's going on in South County and bring more people in because of getting the causes in place. So that's my idea, but I do it as a supporter more so than anything. Thank you.
Nanette?
For me, turn your sound off. Okay, good evening. If you don't already know me, my name is Nanette Donato. I'm a retired special education teacher and a small business owner here in Middletown. My husband, Ron Dover, has lived in and owned property in Lake County for over 40 years. We moved back to our property in Middletown during the pandemic, and I began joining the town hall meetings via Zoom. And when meetings resumed in person, I've attended almost all of the meetings for the last 4 years. My main concerns in this area, I live south of town 3 miles, are water and lack of water. And I am also concerned with traffic coming in and out of Middletown. We see that south of Middletown. I feel my job, if voted in, is to listen and learn to your concerns and make them my concerns. Thank you.
Thank you. Julia Bono?
Hello? Okay. I'm a writer, so I'm going to read what I wrote. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight. My name is Julia Bono. I've sat on the math board as an alternate for the last year. I've lived in Middletown for 23 years. I'm a minister, author, business person, and scientist. I have considerable legal, financial, technological, real estate, and health-related experience. I'm also a professional writer. I'm the author or co-author of over 35 books on various topics related to religion, music, nutrition, ecology, finance, etc. And I've written thousands of articles published online. I've also served on the boards of numerous nonprofits, including the Middletown Area Merchants Association, which I currently serve on, and as a Math Board alternate. I also ran for District 1 County Supervisor in 2020. I'm kind of glad I stayed out of the race this time. I have special interest and expertise in spirituality, ethics, music, small businesses, environmental protection, artistic expression, and I'm passionate about finding solutions for homelessness and for wildfire issues, as well as bringing beneficial technologies such as high-speed broadband internet to Middletown. I'm also a supporter of reasonable and fair legal cannabis cultivation in this county and fair practices regarding it. I consider cannabis both a spiritual medicine as well as herbal medicine, and also as a harm reduction alternative to deadly poisons like alcohol and tobacco. If elected, I will again serve the community and listen to those who have interests, and do my very best to use my exceptionally high intelligence to solve problems for the people of this county. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you. Lisa Kaplan. And you can just
Oh. You can hear me. Oh,
Yes.
it's loud.
still loud.
My name is Lisa. Most of you know me. I am very dedicated to this community. I do a lot of work through the arts in particular to try and uplift our community and celebrate both young people's creativity as well as older and elder people's creativity across cultures and abilities. But I also believe that it's really important to participate in community life and in community organizing. And I also feel that it's really important to share that responsibility so that different people can sit at this table different times. And really, when we sit at this table, it's, if you read the Math mission, we're just holding things together. And, you know, frankly, folks, maybe you voted for me today, maybe you didn't, but I've sat here twice already, and I have so many responsibilities trying to make this community better and giving to it that I'd be happy to be an alternate rather than a main person, because I think that that each of you who are sitting here today, thank you for coming, and keep coming, and bring somebody with you every time you come. Because having this room full means that we're participating. And you sitting here voting and listening means that you're participating. And all of us who are sitting here are participating too. We're just keeping the flag going. So that's all. Me, personally, I believe in responsible development that doesn't affect the natural world that we live in, or our dark skies, or the beauty of our community. And that is all development, whether it's Dollar General or cannabis. I want to preserve the environment, and I want young people to have a reason to come back here. And what I hear from young people is when they go to other places, they want to come back to rural areas because they're rural. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. Those are our candidates. I believe the ballots have been passed out. I know many have already been put back in. But, so if you still have a ballot out there, if you could raise your hand, somebody will come and collect it, or... And then we have our board members here, led by our secretary, Ken Gonzalez, will tally the votes quickly. Sorry, pressure. And you can go to the back of the room if you want, or you can stay here, or whatever. So while they are doing that, I also want to thank and show some appreciation for our outgoing members, two of which of them are busy now tallying the votes. But Rosemary has been on the board for how many years? Okay. And has sat in this, in my seat here, is serving as chair. Todd has currently been our vice chair, and he is also leaving the board, but will remain an active participant in math. Correct? So following the tallying of the votes, again, the way our bylaws are written is that because we do have 4 that are running for the seat, there are 3 seats available, and so automatically the 4th person, or the person with the least amount of votes, is offered the alternate position. And then we also do, as a body, need to elect an additional alternate. So if there is anybody here, we can go ahead and proceed with that. If there's anybody here that would like to nominate somebody to serve as that alternate, or if you would like to volunteer to be the alternate, as Lisa said, it's good to step forward. We do need some participation. Love to see some participation from our community members on the math board. So I'll put that out there. We will need a second alternate. Possibly 2. So accepting nominations or looking for hands.
Okay, somebody nominate me.
I'll nominate you.
Thank you. Any other nominations for an alternate?
I want to be an alternate.
Yeah, we got that.
Don't they have to have a requirement though of attending 3 math meetings or 4 math meetings in the past year?
To serve on the board. Yeah, that's a good question because I'm not sure for the alternate. I would think that the same rules apply. Yes. So, and then next, given the time, since the candidate forum did go a little bit long, although I believe that we all enjoyed it, and it was we could have kept listening to questions and answers for a while longer, but I would also look to accept a motion if somebody would feels so moved to do so, to move the nomination of elected officers, president, vice president, and secretary to our February meeting, or to allow, because that is one task that this board, the elected Board of Math, can handle outside this meeting and report back in February. So, thank you very much, John. Oh, there's lots of seconds. Great. Yeah, I'm just moving down the agenda here. So our second on that is Tanya. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, so moved. So, and that, just to be clear, is that this membership, was that motion so that the board could handle that outside of the meeting and report back in February?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Okay, so then as Lisa points out, well, the next item on the agenda is that we will take care of all of the other business, such as reviewing the minutes and other matters of the math group. We'll take care of that at the February meeting. How are we doing there? You guys need a little more time?
A little bit.
Okay, so we'll move. Yes, that's where we're going. So public input, anyone may speak for 3 minutes on an item not on the agenda. Fletcher?
Oh, thank you.
And we do need to get you a mic. You can sit here, or
Oh, I think I can project enough.
I think for the recording, you need to be on a mic.
Recording, you need to go to my sir. Oh. Well, then, that's exactly what I'll do. There you
It won't come.
go. Won't come out?
Yeah,
It went
he
in.
prefers, yeah.
Here you go. Okay, thank you. You good? Thank you. What'd you do with your?
Is it on?
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Okay. I just want to take a minute to talk to all my friends and maybe give us all a little reminder of what math is about. Many years ago, we used to meet at the high school, and we decided, by way of help from a couple people here in town, one of them being the local realtor, that we needed a platform so that South County could be heard at the Board of Supervisors. So it was their idea. We got together, a bunch of us, and we started talking about having some kind of a town hall. So we came up with the idea of Middletown Area Town Hall, and we wrote the bylaws and got that all done. And the purpose of it was to provide a platform for the people of Middletown to come and express their concerns to our supervisor and have him or her take it to the Board of Supervisors. It was never designed to be a board necessarily that dictated anything to you. It was just the opposite. The reason we have a board is because the Board of Supervisors, in their wisdom and their attorney, said we had to have a board. So we have a board. But they have no more power than you. She can only vote once, he can only vote once, same as you. So being on the board does nothing except cause you agony a lot of the time. So let's keep that in mind.
Fletcher, we're trying to sell and promote being on the board, okay?
What?
We're trying to sell and promote being on the board.
Well, that's fine.
It's a
lot of
great
people-
experience.
A lot of people want to be on the
It's
board to be on the board.
involvement.
And that's okay, as long as you understand your role. You know, because you're in charge. That's the way we wrote the bylaw. I wrote the bylaws, so I know what they say. It was for us to listen to you and then take your concerns to the board, our supervisor, where they could take it to the board and speak for us. Now, does that make sense? We've got away from that a little bit, in that we don't have the participation of the community coming and talking to us about their concerns. There's so many things to do in Middletown that needs to be done. And the people that just got burned out coming and listening to too much rhetoric and not enough real concerns about their problems. So if we could restate it and get it back to where it was, where every single one of you is just as important as every other person. And you all have a voice. Anytime you want to vote them down, all you got to do is raise your hand and say, I object, recount. And they're voted down. So don't forget your role. You're in charge. You are in charge, always. Thank you.
Okay, anyone else with public comment? So you do have to come up here and use the mic and, sorry. Thank you.
I don't need 3 minutes. My name is Sharice Reynolds, and I wanted to thank you all, the town hall, for holding these forums. I had briefly spoken to a couple of the candidates before, and so it was great to have this opportunity to hear everyone speak. And now after having Fletcher talk, I feel like I'm making excuses. I thank this board for everything that you do for this community, and I'm feeling guilty now that I don't come as often as I would like. I serve on a couple of other boards, and I understand the struggle to try to get enough people. Many hands make light work. So I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to keep working on the other 2 boards that I'm already on. I'm not going to volunteer to be here,
okay.
but I do appreciate you guys and this forum. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sharice. Any other public comment? No.
I have.
Lisa?
Hi again. Lisa Kaplan, Executive and Artistic Director of the Middletown Art Center, and your friend, inviting you all to come to the opening of Raíces Hermosas, which means Gorgeous Roots, which is opening this Saturday at the M.A.T.H, celebrating Latinx culture with the work of regional and local Latinx artists. It's a beautiful exhibit. And we're super excited, and you should come. It's free, and it's from 5:30 to 8 p.m., and it'll be a wonderful community celebration, and you're invited. So please come and join us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Saturday, this Saturday.
Julia, if you have a public comment, you do need to come forward.
I wanted to thank Lisa very much for organizing the Zoom calls, and I've been attending meetings for the entire year pretty much on Zoom, so I really am grateful for you doing that, Lisa. And I was a little bit frustrated last week, however, because there was a comment made by someone in the audience that, and I wanted to address it. So I'm addressing it now because I'm a scientist, so I do research on these things. And the statement was that cannabis causes schizophrenia. That is not true. It is not scientifically true. There is an association through scientific studies of cannabis with schizophrenia, but it's sort of like the same association you might see with aspirin and headaches. People use cannabis to self-medicate schizophrenia. So I just wanted to make that clear and to correct the statement that was previously made.
Thank you. Public comment? Okay.
Hi, my name is Star, and I'm just really grateful that everybody's here in this room tonight. Our country is at DEF-CON 1. Now, maybe some people know what that is if they're in the military, and then some people don't. But if you wake up tomorrow and you see the sun shining, you can thank your higher power and God, okay? So it's going to take a village to get any community on track and working correctly. We're all in fear right now. And I liked what a gentleman told me. He said, I'm not a Democrat and I'm not a Republican. I'm just trying to make things better in a community. And I really dug that, what he said, because that's where we're at right now. We have real problems in this country, and we need real solutions to get out of these problems. And I can't stand the devil's dandruff, and when I say I'm in this area, the first thing people do is judge me and think that I'm on drugs. And I'm not, okay? I'm Irish, so I do like a bit of the wee drink, I'll say. But anyhow, we have big problems right now in this country, and it's gonna take a village and the whole community to make our children safe and happy and feel okay, like we need to feel. I sleep restless and I don't sleep well, and I know everybody in this room feels the same way because the country is unsafe right now. So what I am trying to say is that whoever we pick to be our supervisor and help run the county is important, but all of our input is so important right now, just as a wholehearted community into making change. And our children and our elderly and our veterans, that's what I want to concentrate on.
Okay, Star?
Thank you.
We need to wrap up. Thank you. Okay, we do have the tally is complete, so unless there's something really pressing, again, we're running out of time. We do need to close down this building by 9:30, so it is 9:20. We need to check out.
Real quick, we're not at DEF-CON 1. It's not true.
Okay, that's fine. But this is public comment. It's not discussion. Everyone has 3 minutes. to make a comment. Okay, thank you, those in the audience, if we could move
Monica, I have
on.
a public comment, and I know you're late, I know you want to move,
No, go ahead.
but I wanted to tell everyone, I was in a meeting with the battalion chief, Bill,
Bill
Mi-
Wink?
Mike,
Mike-
Mike
sorry,
Wink,
Mike
I'm sorry,
Wink.
Mike Wink. And he told me he had a PDF about the State Route 29 Corridor Engineering Feasibility Study. And this is the report. It's like 370 pages. It's a very good document that math could work with, I think, in the future. And so I just wanted to bring this up. It's also on a thumb drive. I put it on Google Docs, so it's public access. I sent it out to several people. So now it's public, and it's a really well-done document that was done in 2014 that Middletown needs desperately as far as traffic calming down Highway 29. So it's in Google Docs at M.A.T.H Town Hall, and it's public access, so go for it.
Can you send a link to, in the next Facebook page?
It's already in Google Docs.
I still need a link to find it.
I'll do my best.
Okay, thank you.
Do you need a motion to close public comment?
No, no, we're moving on to the ballot results. So our vice chair, Todd?
The new math members are Bill Waite, Nanette Donato?
Say it like Spanish.
De Donato. Yeah, I am. And Lisa Kaplan.
Thank you. Second. Okay, so moved. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, so moved. Those are our new board members. And next up is the alternates. So at this point, Julia Bono, are you interested in being an alternate? Okay. And we had one other nomination, Rosemary. Are you interested in? Okay, perfect. So I would entertain a motion to accept those two as alternates for the math board. Thank you. Bill, second? Is that, okay, perfect. Fletcher made the motion. All in favor? Aye. So moved. Or any opposed? Okay, onward. Next is if there's any pressing items for the February agenda. Otherwise, we're on to adjournment.
One quick question.
Yes.
I want to make sure that document is open for discussion at the next meeting.
Okay.
Motion on the floor. Motion was made and seconded, and you didn't finish the count.
I didn't?
The count.
For the alternate?
No. For adjournment.
Adjournment, no, I did, well, he snuck in an idea for February. So, motion to adjourn?
Seconded.
Perfect, thank you. Thank you all for being here. And thank you, Thomas, very much from PEG TV.
And we could